Hey, it's Dan. It's another day working on the van. Today we got some really cool stuff happening. I did a few things. So if you all remember when we took the original floor out, I was thinking about selling it. Well, instead I decided to cover the lower half of the van with it, and it turned out great. So this is a 5-ply, 1/4-inch plywood. And it's really nice stuff. It's got a durable finish on the outside. It's got a durable finish on the backside. And instead of selling it or giving it away, I figured I'd reuse it. I needed to cover those panels anyway. We insulated underneath them with spray foam, and that worked out great. And so anyway, that's not the purpose of the video. The purpose of the video is we have a window right there. And if you want to see the van go from that to this, and stick around for the video. A couple things we got to do for this. So we ordered just a plain glass window from Van Windows Direct. They were great. They're out of California. It shipped in like 2 days. So a couple things we had to do is to get ready for the cuts. We took a straight edge in here and cut along this mark, and just so we have a straight line, because we're going to cut around the inside of this. And then with the window comes some edge trim that's going to go around this edge. And then the window is just a urethane glue-in window. It comes with primer and glue and all the things that we need to do it. So the tools that we're using today are a drill with a step bit. So that's to drill some holes here in the corner. We've got an air saw, reciprocating saw. The reason for that is it cuts at like 10,000 strokes a minute, and it's really easy to maneuver around the window. And then just a caulking gun to put down the urethane. So we'll get everything ready and prepped, and next thing you know, we'll be cutting the window. So if this is something you're interested in, stick around. All right, so we're ready to go. This is the urethane. This is Sikaflex P2G. It's the glass adhesive. It comes with some primer that we need to put on. And then we have 12 feet of edge trim. And here is the window. We have some suction cups to help us lift it. And it's going to go ahead and fit in this entire space, but we're only going to cut out about that much, run it through the inside. So here goes nothing. First thing we're going to do is we're going to drill 4 holes so that we have an area for the air saw to cut into. All right, so that was kind of dramatic, but what we did now is we ground all the edges smooth, and we put in the interior window trim. So that piece goes on the inside because the outside is going to be covered by the window. So we sanded everything down, deburred everything, and then primed it with paint. So the next step for us is going to be to apply the primer that goes on the outside of the window, and that's going to help the adhesion of the caulk and sealant. You can see we have a nice edge. And so the primer is going to go here closest to the edge, and we'll go ahead and do that. All right, we've applied primer to the outside of the window. there was enough left over, and I watched a couple different videos. So we applied primer to the outside of the glass as well. It just makes for a nice sticky adherence. So the next step is we have our Sikaflex P2G, and we have our tips. And so there is a V-notch, I don't know if you can see it right there, that we have to cut, and that's going to go on a trailing edge of the caulking so that we get a nice bead. So that's the triangle going up. All right, so you can see that kind of V-notch right there. So that's going to be it. So we're going to get everything prepared in the caulking gun and then get ready to go. And we're going to start about 4 or 5 inches down from the top, and then we're going to work our way around. Again, this V-notch needs to be the trailing edge. All right, this is going to take 2 tubes. All right, the next step is now that the caulk is applied, is to take the window. Now we got some dual suction cup handles to help with this. You don't need them, but I just wanted to have some extra assurance. And then they say to put the top in first and then rotate down. And so that's what we're gonna do. Woo. Looking good. All right, we'll show you the outside one more time. Well, that sums up our completion of the install of the Van Windows Direct driver's side urethane install window. So now it's got to sit for basically a day. They say that it's drivable after 3 hours, but we're not going to do that. We'll let it set all through tomorrow, and probably the van isn't going to move because we got other stuff that we need to do. So hope you guys got something from the video. Some takeaways for today is make sure you have good sharp saw blades for your air saw. I had just the ones that came with the saw. I ordered some other ones, they didn't come in time, so it just took forever. Make sure that you have some primer to paint all the cut edges, and the urethane is really hard to get out of the tube. They suggest like a electric caulking gun because it takes so much pressure to push that stuff out. The one that I had was 16-to-1, and it was tough, as you could see me putting it together. So give yourself a big thumbs up if you made it this far. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys watching us build the van out. And please check out some of the other videos that we have done on our van build, and we got more to come. Thanks for watching. This is Dan from Ramblin' Ambition, and we'll see you next time.